Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, what we have here is a 2004 Ford Expedition. I believe it's the 5.4, and what we're going to do is check out what's going on with the check engine light, also known as the service engine soon light. So let's get our Actron, hook it up. Now there's two ways you can communicate with this vehicle. One, you can go global, which is pretty much for every vehicle after 96, some late model 95s, or VIN specific, which means we're going to actually put in this vehicle itself. I'd rather do that way because it gives me more information on the vehicle. Alright, let's hook up the Actron and we'll be right back. Alright, we got our Actron. The DLC is located up under the dashboard, right over here to the right of the steering column. Let's get that plugged up. This thing is kind of noisy. And put the key in the on position. Oh man, let's let that cut out first. Alright, let me cut the music off so we don't want YouTube taking this out. Alright. Okay, let's go into now see, we can go into global, but we're going to go into domestic, Ford. It's considered a truck. This is a 2004 Ford. It's an Expedition. Now this has got two different 5.4s, VIN L or VIN R. That's the 8th digit. As you can tell by the top of the screen, it says select engine VIN number 8. And it is an L. So we're going to go right here. We're going to keep that. Enter. Now let's go down to diagnostic codes. Read codes. Enter. Okay, we have a P0301. It looks like one of two. And P0316, misfire detected first 1,000 revs. That would be there, especially because we got a misfire on there. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, it says non-MIL. That means this code will not cause that check engine light to come on. So don't worry about that one. We're going to go back to P0301. Alright, so let's go out here and find out where's these vehicles. They are known for their bad ignition coils. They're definitely known for their bad coils. But let's go out here and check that out, alright? We'll be right back. Okay. What we're going to do here, look. Take off this coil. We're going to look at the spark plug. First thing you want to do is squeeze the connector, tab up under this plug, unplug the coil, look at the terminals inside, make sure they're still good. And what you have is a 7mm bolt that's holding that coil down. And I'm using about a 12-inch extension, 7mm socket with a 3/8 drive. Take our bolt out. And once you get that, the coil will swing to the side just enough to pull it right out of there. And already we can tell there's a little oil going on there, but that's okay. Now what I want to do here is pull out the spark plug, because if your spark plugs are worn, it will cause your coil to go bad, because it's going to take just that much spark to do it. Alright, so let's get our 5/8 socket and pull that spark plug out. Alright, I got the camera here. We're going to do a better view. Spark plugs on these are kind of difficult to get to. As you can see, the spark plug hole is right there. So what we're going to do is get you a 5/8 or a 16mm socket, long extension, and try to figure out the best way of getting in here. Just like that. You see how I got down there? And let's get our ratchet. Now, very important when you do spark plugs on these vehicles, or any vehicle with aluminum cylinder head, you want to make sure you put anti-seize on the threads, or you will mess those threads up and the job will end up costing you roughly around $1,600 to pull them heads off. A lot of mechanics don't put anti-seize on their spark plug threads. And I'm gonna see if these were ever done. As soon as we can get this out. Let's see if that'll come out of there now. Now, sometimes you might want to get a spark plug socket. It has a little boot inside, and it will grab that spark plug and take it out. But in this case, what we're going to do is use us a long magnet. And we're going to just touch just the tip of the spark plug, just like that.
No, I need some noodles.
Well, let's see how they look now. You can see the tip of those. Yeah, they're worn. And you know, and these are Motorcraft Platinum plugs, so they were good plugs I put in, but they are kind of worn. All right, and no, see, there's no anti-seize on these, which is not a good thing. You got to put anti-seize on these threads. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we're gonna be changing the coil on this, and just like I said, let's get this camera down right here. All right, now what you want to do here is get you some anti-seize. This is for spark plugs. You definitely want to put this on the threads so it don't seize up inside those aluminum heads. Just that's all you do. Just put a little bit. Close this back off. I need me another tube, man. This is... Okay. And we're going to take our finger and just go around it like this, just to work it into the threads. Okay. Like that. Now, to put this spark plug down there, if you don't have that socket, what I got is the long extension, a 12-inch extension, with a 3/8 rubber hose on the end. And what I do is just slowly just put it onto the spark plug just a little bit, just like that. See that? And then what I do is lower it down in there and just put it in just for a couple threads, and then take that back out. Some people will drop the spark plug in there. I am not looking to do that. And bend that tab across. So we're going to do it that way. And doing it this way, you know you're not going in cross thread. There we go. Now, let's put our 5/8 or 16 millimeter socket up there. Let's tighten that spark plug up. Now see, that once it stops, just go just a tad bit more. That's it, and release it. All right, now we're gonna wait for Fisher Auto Parts to get here, and with our new coil. All right, we'll be right back. All right, while we're waiting for the new coil to get here, let's go over here and put this key on and clear this check engine light out. I'm gonna shut this off now because that noise is gonna be loud when I turn it on, so I'll be right back. Okay, got it on. Now, let's go over here to, we're gonna scroll down to erase codes. Are you sure? That's right, I'm damn skippy, I'm sure. Cool, everything is done. Shut the key off. I can unplug our Actron. And I'm not gonna, don't start the vehicle up, because if you do, we're gonna have a serious misfire. But All right, now we just wait for Fisher to get here with the things, and we'll be right back. All right, we got our new coil, standard, Frank, David, 503 Timmy. All these coils are pretty much the same. So if you ever need one, that is the part number. Now you can always go to AutoZone or Advance, and maybe even O'Reilly, and these coils will be cheaper. But you know, I gotta go with quality. I gotta be assured. You know, I gotta we gotta give customers a year, get 12,000 miles, or a year, 12 months, 12,000 mile. You know, year warranty. So we gotta make sure the parts we put in here are good and gonna cover that. All right. So very easy. Here we go, right here, and we're gonna set that coil down in there, and as you can see, the bowl hole lines up right there. So we're gonna push that down in there. There we go. Okay, now let's get that bolt started. Now you're gonna feel, like, see how it is right there? You're gonna feel that, because that's gonna go down there, and that's sealing any kind of water or anything going down in there. All right, we got that. Again, a 12-inch extension with a 7mm socket. And get up there, tighten that up. All right, let's tighten that up and then plug it up. All right, let's go over here and get our plug that up. Now I still gotta tighten that up, so we'll be right back. All right, let's get our ratchet over here. Tighten that down. There we go. We're done. Be right back. Alright, there you go. That's how to fix the P0301 to get you a high quality ignition coil. Now, when you get a misfire coil, you gotta help them take care of it, because what happens is it will eventually mess up your catalytic converter. Alright, especially if you get to a point where your check engine light is flashing. That's your check engine light. I mean, that's your catalytic converter is about to go. Imminent failure. Alright, this is Timmy from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. Yo, take it easy.